Just to finish our discussion about the title race, let's look at that Restprogramm, Christoph. Bayern have, was hast du nochmal gesagt? Leipzig,
Leipzig.
yeah. Bayern have Leipzig at home and Köln away before the end of the season. And for Dortmund, it's a trip to Angstgegner Augsburg and question mark Gegner Mainz at home. Mainz, of course, a team that's been performing not as well in recent weeks under Bo Svensson. They had a 3-0 defeat at Frankfurt this week. Just to finish this discussion, do you still feel that Bayern will drop points? Because I think that's the only way that, well, do you think that Bayern will drop points? Because Dortmund, of course, need at least one slip up from Bayern to actually win this thing.
Yeah, I think so, because there are actually two chances. RB Leipzig, they have been winning against Werder Bremen 2-1, thanks to a very, very late goal from Szoboszlai in the 97th minute, 2-1. They're probably the strongest opponent you can get in the Bundesliga right now. But also, so we are all producing stories, imaginary stories about what's going on. And so Bayern goes to Cologne on the last day of the season. And it's the farewell game for Jonas Hector, the more or less one club guy who finishes his career being a complete legend in Cologne. So a good chance for him to score a goal against Bayern. And then there is also Steffen Tigges, a more or less no-name center forward, who came from Borussia Dortmund this season. He was a youth player at Borussia Dortmund this season. And funnily enough, he scored one of his only 5 goals this season against Borussia Dortmund when Cologne was winning 3-2. So you know what I'm suggesting. So yeah, Raphael is mildly smiling at me as if I would bring a...
I mean, the stories, the narratives, yes. But don't forget, Christoph, the narrative going into last weekend was Schalke. Schalke, the rivals of Dortmund, will do them a massive favor by getting points in Munich.
Yeah,
and what happened?
Yeah, the Schalke hype train derailed.
Very, very quickly. Okay, I mean,
we
will see. We will see.
But actually, apart from fabricating storylines, imaginary storylines, I think there are two tough opponents. I mean, RB Leipzig is probably the second best or third best team in the Bundesliga right now. They are in form, and Cologne is terrible to beat because it's they reflect the character of their coach, who is running up and down the touchline for 90 minutes and pushing energy into his team and so on, and who is for me one of the coaches of the season. But so yeah, they had a chance to drop points, but also for Borussia Dortmund, they have difficulties away. And also Augsburg is a similar to Cologne, a tough team to beat, and the nerves play a role. And I think we'll see a fantastic run in.